I'm Jim Casey.
And I'm Stacey.
We own Rainbow Restoration of Athens, Georgia. And when Rainbow called, I thought this is a great way to augment my construction company. But it took us about 2 years to figure out that Rainbow was a more lucrative company. So we sidelined the construction side and started doing Rainbow full-time. As we grew, we moved from working out of my home to working out of a small warehouse office space. I think when we moved out of that space, I had 6 employees. Now I have 23 employees. We're full service in that we do fire, water restoration, mold, trauma scene cleanup. We also do reconstruction.
So when we first started and moved into our first location as an office, we had about 1,200 square feet. And when I quit teaching and came on board to work with Jim, we found a building and purchased a building that was 18,000 square feet. And I know when we moved into that building, we thought there's no way we'll ever fill up this space. So it's just funny how in a matter of about 5 years, we could not only fill it, but outgrow it.
My name is Charlie. I'm the CFO at Rainbow Restoration here in Athens. I like the people here. I think they're very genuine. I think they're very caring. Culture here is excellent. People get along, they work together well, solve problems. I like the way they interact with customers. It comes from the top. Absolutely from the top. Jim and Stacey have always been that kind of personality, and it just trickles down to the next groups. I'm very proud to be part of this team, this Franchise of the Year. It shows so much empathy to a customer that's just had a very tragic event. I just feel like I'm part of the team, and that just makes me feel good when I leave each day.
My name is John. I'm a technician here at Rainbow Restoration of Athens. The culture is very diverse. We all come from so many different backgrounds. The interesting thing about the diversity is the university within that. People here become your family. There are a couple of things I think, in my opinion, make this a great franchise. I've worked shoulder to shoulder with my manager, Curtis. I've worked shoulder to shoulder with Jim and with Stacey. I've been on water losses with all of them. Jim is always listening for solutions. He's open to, especially some of our young guys come in with some great ideas. I think Jim is a servant leader. He leads by example. He's just always striving to do the right thing, and I think God rewards doing the right thing. That's what I really believe. I feel blessed. It's very humbling because I've made more mistakes at this company than anybody. And so that I'm still here having made my mistakes is a reflection on the leadership being gracious.
The reason that I am here is to let all of you guys know that Rainbow of Athens, Georgia was selected as the 2023 Rainbow Franchise of the Year. And so we're here to celebrate with you guys and congratulate you on being just a phenomenal office. You guys are the best office in the country, and we wanted to come say congratulations, but also thank you for everything that you do for us. So congratulations to you guys.
So the culture that we strive to create is just one of family. When I was a teacher, I felt like I had 150 kids a year. And I feel like Jim takes the same approach with all of his employees. It's an extension of our family.
Feel like the guys that work for us are family. I enjoy seeing the guys grow up as they're working for us. I've had several employees that I hired right out of high school, and I've seen them grow into young men.
I say I don't know if it was ever an intentional culture that we developed, but it's just kind of who we are, and the people that work for us like that, and it just makes us all feel like one big family.
In high school and in college, I ran cross country and track, and I excelled at distance running. And so I've always felt that working with Rainbow and any business, really, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're not trying to do everything today so that you can retire tomorrow. You're looking at the long term, how you can grow and how you can sustain what you have grown for the long run.
You know, if there's a tough job, Jim and I are there. Jim gets right along beside the guys and works with them. It's important as you grow as a business to work on your business and not in it. But I do think there's those times when working in it alongside your crew sends a huge message, and they have a lot of respect for him because he's not afraid to get dirty and get out there on the job with them when it's needed.
So my vision for the future of our Rainbow franchise is that our divisions grow so that I can have division managers and dedicated employees that can specialize in either water or fire or mold.
We've had a big growth in the neighborly concepts in Athens, in our area. About 2 years ago, we had a 5-star painting come in and take over. I was in talking to some facilities managers for a school system in town. I was like, oh, 5-star painting. I think they've done some painting jobs for you. He's like, yeah, they're fantastic. I was like, oh, we're owned by the same company. We're all individual franchises, but we're owned by Neighborly. He was like, that's really cool that you guys work together. Good neighbors, good neighboring franchises. Their success helps us and ours helps them.
As an individual owner, you can only grow as big as your ideas and as big as your plans will take you. Being part of a franchise, I get to see 320 other franchisees and see how they're doing and bounce ideas off of them.
Go talk to other owners. I think probably even us in the beginning were a little intimidated and a little afraid to go up to a successful business owner and say, hey, what do you do and how are you making this work? And that's critical because you can't do it by yourself.
One of the ways that we look at being successful is having happy customers, satisfied customers, people that we've helped out. I like to tell my technicians every day you get to wake up and be a superhero for somebody who is in a situation that they never thought that they would be in.
I remember the first reunion we went to, and Jim and I were in the ballroom of thousands of people, and you watch the people get on the stage and get recognized for this honor. I'm just kind of blown away to be a part of it. We wouldn't be where we are without Rainbow as a franchise.